It's week 3 of the National Football League, and we'll see Garrett Wilson. He's coming off a nice performance, bringing in a pair of touchdowns. It's the Jets and the Raiders, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the New York Jets. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. This taken in right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. But taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago. 17 carries, 82 yards, and a touchdown.
Nice solid showing from him last week. Didn't blow the roof off with his numbers, but he certainly had a quality day and produced when called upon.
Throwing now is Rodgers. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
That's good for the Jets. First down.
On first down, Rodgers. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Hall. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Rodgers' throw into the hands of Lockett. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Steps away to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Jets are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll run with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So now it's the Raiders' turn to go on offense for the first time. And they'll be let out by their quarterback now in his third season in the league.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
2 yards to go, second down.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. McCann. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a handoff up the middle. McCann. Yeah, this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's to the Notre Dame man, Michael Mayer. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 42. Up the middle they go. McCann. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. Now a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun. Harrell. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Harrell. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. Oh, able to avoid him. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 2nd and a couple. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A first catch there for Wilson and a first down. Hall want to give up the middle. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing is Rodgers. He sets to fire deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. Here's Ty Zentner now. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. 2nd drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun, Harrell. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 2nd down and 6 now.
At the 41-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Harrell. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. Touchdown! Devontae Adams. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And New York set to take the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Now Hall to start the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 51 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. On 1st down, right back to Hall. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 42 yards. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
Holding offense.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. They get the USC man, Elijah Vera Tucker. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. And he will find his man on the outside. Just a gain of a couple there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Rodgers going to throw. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
This is up and good from Pinheiro, and that will knot us up at 10. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. 2nd quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football. as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Throwing to start the drive. Harrell forced out to his left. Oh, he's got a little daylight. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man coverage were so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and a couple. White, he'll try the left side. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. The Raiders have 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Now a 2nd and 10. They will run with White out of the shotgun. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off play action. Harrell. This is caught by Tucker. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Throwing on 1st down. Harrell. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
Time for another drive here for this Jets offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now Rodgers. Left side complete to Lockett. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 15-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And again, it's Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down, and that's what he just did.
Rodgers now on first down. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously in hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And running with power here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. New York ready to go again offensively. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Caught by Wilson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now we've got a stoppage for an injured player, and that appears to be Garrett Wilson, who is shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that one off the mark, a little late with a throw.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They were losers a week ago to the Texans, but they're on top right now as they start this drive out 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Now a handoff up the middle. McCann, only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
What an advantage having a lead guy to build a defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
On 3rd and 2, Harrell. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
It's taken to the 26. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Jets will take over. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Oh, short pass here taken in by Laporta. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Looking to throw on second down. Harrell. And this is incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
On 3rd down, a run from White. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And this will be taken at the 13. The offense for the Jets ready to take over. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The throw over the middle taken in. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Here's Rodgers. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing? So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he's brought down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And he's got his man on the out route.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point. But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, Harrell. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and they did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
This is fielded at the 27. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Rodgers now on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Rodgers again now. He hits his target, Lockett. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
That's good for a Jets. 1st and 10 at the 20.
On 1st down, Rodgers. He gets it underneath to Hall. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Jets are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Jets have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Harrell. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Looking to throw. Harrell. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Operating from the gun. Harrell. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taking it about the 36. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Jets now to take over. They defeated the Patriots last week, now looking to make it 2 in a row here as they come up 1st and 10. And he slides and covers up at the end. This is going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now a 2nd and 2. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. They go play action here on 1st down. It's caught here by Adams. His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 15-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Harrell. They shakes him. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Here's A.J. Cole now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he's able to get it out of there. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Now, quick throw there is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Rodgers. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now Rodgers. And incomplete on the deep ball. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And this punt sails over the sideline, and the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Adams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And a loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Here's A.J. Cole now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Here's 3rd and 6. Rodgers now to throw. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Harrell. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Raiders first down.
On 1st down, Harrell. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They go with White on the counter. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. On 2nd down, McCann. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. 3rd down, trying to get a little bit closer. From here, the field goal would be 55 yards. Here's White. They set up the screen. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. The kick by Carlson is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great 4th quarter.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. He'll give it to Hall to start the drive. Brings it up just shy of the 25. Showed some of that quickness there on the move. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now a play fake. Rodgers. This one finds Wilson downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. It's caught. Lockett broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Straight ahead is Hall. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Throwing is Rodgers. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. A handoff for Hall. A solid move on the run, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Down at the 2. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Hall again, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
To throw, it's Rodgers. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Harrell. And that'll be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And the Las Vegas first down.
They'll run on first down. McCann. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun. Harrell. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down, Las Vegas.
Looking to throw. Harrell over the middle. He's got Mayer. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
They run straight ahead here with White. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This offense so far on third down, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Quentin Williams able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The kick by Carlson is good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the fourth.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Here's a give to Hall. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 128 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Rodgers now on first down. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Rodgers. This one deep for Wilson. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown Jets. Garrett Wilson, 60 yards. And the Jets strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. So the Raiders now down by 7, 2:18 on the clock. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Throwing again. Harrell. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. Now inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. But once again, here comes Garrett Wilson in the Jets offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. To throw is Rodgers. That's caught by Wilson. What do you think? Play this safe? Just worry about getting to OT?
Yeah, don't make any risky throws. It's going to change the outcome. But if anyone slips, take the big shot.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. So out come the Raiders. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
To throw on 2nd down, Harrell. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. The noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got his target. That's complete.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick is indeed good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year. But he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Let's see if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long